Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Unusual night of the week, unusual circumstances. I've got nobody here with me, but that's okay because I wanted to bring something to you that I found pretty exciting from childhood onward. Presented by Mech, makers of the Oregon Trail and other fine trail games. Museum Madness, a mech science and history learning mystery. A lot of edutainment to be found in this one pertaining to those two subjects. Now, what's the story? The National Museum database usually has tons of great stuff. That dinosaur puzzle I downloaded last month was excellent, but there isn't anything new since then. I think I'll quit info surfing and sign off for tonight. I sure miss talking to Mick, the museum information computer kiosk. That robot knows everything about the museum. Too bad he's offline until the museum computers are fixed. Cool, it's Mick. I thought you were offline while the museum was being converted to total computer control. I guess you missed me too much since I'm the only one who knows you can think for yourself. Ever since I discovered you could talk back to me last year, you've given me the best information about the museum. I was offline undergoing reprogramming, but I have returned because I need your help. The entire National Museum is in danger. You must help me save it before its secrets are lost forever. You know I am responsible for maintaining the museum database. That database has been corrupted, and the museum exhibits are out of control. This is some sort of new online game, right? How can the museum be in danger? I know you are the guardian of the museum's database, but isn't this a little extreme? This is no game. A strange force has taken over the museum since it closed a month ago to undergo conversion to total computer control. The exhibits have come to life and they are acting very peculiar. I suspect that a virus has invaded the system and corrupted the main control program. You must come to the museum at once and help me track down the virus. This is very weird, Mick. How can I help? I know you're the one in charge of keeping the museum database in shape, and I know you always tell the truth. What can I do? You must come to the museum at once. My power is failing and my memory has been corrupted. I cannot last much longer. I don't know about this, but Mick has been programmed to always act in the best interest of the museum. He's always given me good information and helped me solve problems using the museum database. If he says I'm the only one who can help, then I guess I have to believe him. Besides, he's a good friend, and he needs my help. I will download a program onto your floppy drive. Bring the disk with you. It contains vital information. You will know how to use it when you get inside. I must sign off now. I think I hear the dinosaurs roaring. Or is that the Wright brothers' plane? Hurry! I cannot last much longer. Robots? Dinosaurs? The Wright brothers? I guess I have to do something. I know I can trust Mick because he is programmed to always tell the truth. I better get down to the museum and check this out. This late at night, kid? And thanks to the fine ladies and gentlemen who put this game together. And what a fine game it is. Okay, I'm here. I'm glad I waited till morning. This place could be very creepy at night. I hope I didn't wait too long. but I'd be grounded for sure if I snuck out in the middle of the night. Now, how do I get inside? Mick wasn't much help. I guess I'll have to figure it out for myself. I wonder if anyone is around. Maybe I should take a closer look. I know the museum is closed for repairs. Maybe someone left a door open or something. So here's what we can do. We can check our inventory in the backpack. We currently have a floppy disk, a flashlight, a comb, a handkerchief, a pen, a pocket knife, and a dollar bill. So let's check things out here. Nothing to the left. There's something to the right, and things to check out around. So we see here the US flag, the 7 continents, what appears to be a tree, can't really tell very well through the shadow, a shuttle, and a computer. Those symbols look interesting. I wonder if they mean something. Harry's electric supply. If it's electric, we can fix it. Dear Harry, I had to leave early. If you need to get inside, use the combination lock on the side door. You know the combination, but if you forget, just look up. Once you are inside, follow the same order to the entrance hall. See you tomorrow. Gina. Alright. So now we know how to get to the combination for the lock. Welcome to National Museum. Museum hours Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sunday, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. The museum is closed for repairs. Authorized personnel may enter through the side door. Well, there's a way to the right, so let's go there. This place is spooky. I hope I don't bump into anything. There is nothing else. The door won't open. It must be locked. Nothing else to the right. I guess it's still locked. There must be some way to unlock it. It's too dark to find the lock. Maybe I have something in my pack to shed a little light on the subject. Well, as a matter of fact... Hey, it was worth a try, but no luck. Alright, just seems to be the stock message for that. Getting something that won't work. Here we go. Alright, so it looks to me as though the symbols from above the front door form the combination for the lock. So it was, in this order, the flag, the continents, the tree, the shuttle, and the computer, but let's see what happens if we mess up. I know I've seen these symbols somewhere before. Maybe I should look around outside to jog my memory. Alright, so no alarm actually goes off for doing it wrong. Third time's a charm. Flag, continents, trees, shuttle, computer. Excellent, we're in the museum. Oh, hello. What did we just get? Some kind of... oh, room card. Very good. Alright, so there are ways we can go here. Let's follow the left wall. No, on second thought, looks like it's split into squares. Let's follow the right wall. This is door 3. What's this? Exit to museum. Alright, nothing we can do there for the moment. Door 5. Workshop. Oh, there's door 1. Yeah, let's go in there and we'll explore further later. It seemed like a good idea, but obviously my brain isn't as sharp as I thought. That didn't work. Maybe something else will. How about this, then? Just a storage room. But what did it give us? Logical. Sometimes there is quite simply a dead end. There's door 2. Another storage room, no doubt. And no doubt this goes to room 3. Now to remember where 3 was. Wasn't here. It's down another corridor. There it is. Eventually I will get into the habit of bringing the card out. Okay, storage room 3. Oops. Here we go. That's quite a reach, kid. Now, back to 5. Now there's not a 6, is there? Where does this get us? The museum door. So now I need the door that reads exit to museum. And here it is. So now that we're here, this must be the main hall of the museum. It looks more like the inside of a tomb at night. I wonder if the place is haunted. There's Mick. I wonder why he doesn't say something to me. He said I'd know what to do when I got here. I guess I'm still on my own. Input-output error. What do you mean I/O error? You got me all the way down here to tell me you have an I/O error? Take 2 aspirin and get over it. I thought you needed my help. Well, what kept you? I have been waiting for you to arrive. My power is fading fast. You must act quickly. I need new bat. Keep your silicone shirt on. You didn't give me much help. Hey, what's going on? You need bats? You need bat what? Batter up? Bats in your belfry? Batman? I guess I should look for something batty. This better be worth it. I'm missing the next episode of America's Most Unwanted. Maybe the battery's out of the flashlight. Can I open them up with the pocket knife? Museum tour on tape. Batteries included. Okay. Alright, so can I use the knife to pry that open? That would be a yes. That's better. I was almost a victim of an energy crisis. We have to work quickly to save the museum before my power runs low again. Please insert the disk again so that I may reprocess the data I sent you. I'm working on it. The floppy's labeled game. Interesting. I have reprocessed the information on the disk. The virus caused large gaps in my memory chips, but I was able to reconstruct some of the missing data from the program I modemed to you. I have modified the disk and put a new label on it. You can use the disk to save a record of your progress through the museum. Until all of the gaps are filled in, we cannot discover the source of the virus that has infected the museum computers. The virus has thrown the exhibits into chaos. We must go to each exhibit and restore it to its normal state. I'm not sure anything is ever normal around here, but that sounds like fun. How do we get started? First, there are a few things you should know. The exhibits are now fully automated. Read the holographic information displays that appear as you enter each exhibit. You can access more information by activating the holo displays in each exhibit room. They are on the left. Cool! That way I'll know what's going on. I think. Be careful. All exhibit computer systems have been corrupted, including the cybernetic replicas. The Cyreps are robots that look like people from history. You must interact with them to fix the exhibits. You mean I have to talk to robots that look like people from history books? Excellent! Will you be there to help me? I will accompany you to each exhibit. When we arrive, I will link myself to the main computer and try to calculate what must be done to restore the exhibit. I will provide you with data for each room, but my processing power is limited and there are gaps in my database due to the effects of the virus. Okay, I got it. We go to each exhibit, I check out the information displays, then I check with you to see what's happening. After that, I talk to any Cyreps that are hanging out. Then I fix what's wrong with the exhibit. If I get stuck, you can give me some help unless that part of your brain has been fried. No sweat. Let's get started. How do we get to the first exhibit? Use the map on the wall to unlock the exhibits. When we arrive, consult me again to learn what you must do. Remember, you must restore all of the exhibits before we can find the source of the virus. Cool. Let's go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the plot, and the game proper may now begin. Let's get a save in first before we continue. Assuming I know how the hell to do it. Am I just not able to yet, or what? I'll figure that out later. Alright, so at this point, there's no navigating the museum itself, so we just have to use this here map. Oh dear. This is a mess. It looks more like spaghetti than a map. The map has been scrambled by the same force that is affecting the museum. You must unscramble it before we can unlock the exhibits. Try touching one square, and then another, to rearrange them until the map is fixed. I am going to shut down for a while to save my energy. Okay. Alright, I would assume that we are near the front of the museum, and that labels itself out like the south end. So... Alright, I should be able to just rearrange it this way. Where is the northwest corner? Nope, that wasn't it. There we go. Aha. Okay, we're nearly there. Got it. It locked in. I'm glad to see you finally finished the map. Now we can proceed to the exhibits. What do you mean, finally? Something tells me I'm going to be doing all the work. We have no time for this idle chatter. I have analyzed the present state of the exhibits in the museum. We can proceed to any exhibit. They are all desperately in need of help. We should move quickly before my power runs low again. Don't tempt me to slow down. What do we do now? Ooh, this kid's got some spice on him. Interesting. The map will unlock the exhibits. Just touch a location on the map to unlock that exhibit hall. I will fill you in on the situation when we get there. Alright, can we save now? Use the map to select an exhibit. There is nothing to be accomplished in the main hall at this time. Is there a problem? We must select an exhibit before things get worse. My battery power will not last long. If you want to take a break, save the current information on the disk. Then select an exhibit from the map when you are ready to begin. Yeah, but how? Oh, screw it, I'll look it up in a bit. Let's get to it. So here's the deal, gang. There are 25 exhibits, 5 rooms, in each of 5 main topics. So looking through each of these, we have computers, space and flight, American history, nature, and world history. Alright, so let's start with let's begin with world history, and we'll go right down the line. Prehistoric people. Stone Age peoples. The first Stone Age people appeared about 125,000 years ago. They lived throughout the world, including Europe, Asia, and Africa. They often wandered from place to place, lived in caves, and hunted wild animals such as the woolly mammoth. In addition, They gathered fruits and vegetables to eat. These hunters and gatherers were known as Paleolithic, or Early Stone Age, peoples. About 15,000 years ago, in the Neolithic era, the Late Stone Age, the people of the Stone Age learned to grow grains and other crops. They settled down, domesticated animals, and built villages. This was the beginning of civilization. This is the woolly mammoth exhibit, but the beast seems to have flown the coop. Look at those tracks. They sure weren't made by a runaway squirrel. Woolly mammoth. Herds of woolly mammoths roamed throughout Europe, Asia, and America from about 2 million years ago until as recent as 10,000 years ago. These ancestors of today's elephants were hunted by Paleolithic people for meat and hides. The remains of woolly mammoths have been found frozen in glaciers in almost perfect condition. Is that right? So it seems we can go What was that? It sounded like a herd of elephants, or one very large, hairy pachyderm. Where does he think he's going? That's a problem. The cybernetic woolly mammoth has escaped from his pen. He is somewhere in the exhibit and must be returned to the enclosure before he destroys everything. You must find the giant beast and discover a way to get him back into the pen. The Paleolithic and Neolithic inhabitants of the exhibit can assist you. Well, let's move on then. See what's over here. Neanderthal cave dwelling, Paleolithic period, circa 50,000 BC. The Neanderthals were among the first early Stone Age peoples. They lived in caves, hunted large and small animals, used fire, made tools from stone and other natural materials, and wore clothes made of animal skins. The Neanderthal peoples created works of art, including cave paintings that showed how they hunted animals, including the woolly mammoth. They lived in small family groups throughout Europe, as well as parts of Asia and Africa. They disappeared about 15,000 years ago. I am searching for the woolly mammoth. Can you help me? He is loose and will harm our village. I must practice making fire with this stone and flint. Our village must not lose the secret of fire making. The yellow flames help us prepare our food and keep beasts like the mammoth away during the night. I don't want to keep him away. I want to find him and get him back in his enclosure. You may change your mind after you find the great trumpeter. Take this stone in case you need to make a fire. You will need flint also, but I have none to spare. Take this stone to make fire. You will need flint also, but you must get that elsewhere. There goes the mammoth again. I wonder if I should follow him. I don't think I want to get too close. You never know what you might step in. That's a very adult reference coming from a child. I am searching for the woolly mammoth. Can you help me find him? I am a hunter also, but I do not hunt the great beast alone. You will require cunning as well as strength to subdue him by yourself. I prefer cunning. I hope I can con him back into the enclosure without having to wrestle him. What are you making? This is a deerskin disguise that will fool even the most crafty prey when worn by a hunter. With it, a hunter can approach any beast without being noticed, provided he is downwind, of course. Of course, I always approach animals from downwind. Can you help me find the Great Mammoth? The Great Woolly One has been through our village many times since he escaped from his enclosure. I want to return him to the enclosure. Can you help me? Go to the Cave of Bright Colors. I will speak to you there. Where is the cave? Its location is secret. You must show me a sign that you are worthy before you are allowed to enter. Oh, that's just great. You must show me a sign before you may enter the Cave of Many Colors. Only the brightest may enter. I have used a skin such as this to fool the Great Hairy One many times. It requires much work to complete. It is difficult to cut the leather with this stone. Can we help him cut along with this knife? This knife will make your work much easier. Will you trade it for the skin? This is a wondrous tool. It makes the work go much faster. You may use the skin, and I will use the knife to make another disguise. When you are finished with the skin, return it, and I will return your knife. Ah, excellent. This is ridiculous. That mad elephant is going to hurt somebody. I better figure out how to get him back into this pen before he turns us all into Paleolithic flapjacks. This sign is truly brilliant. You may enter the cave near the White Rock. You will know it by its sign. I will meet you there. Thanks. I knew I was smart, but I wouldn't say I'm brilliant. This magic is very powerful. It will be safer with you. Good idea. You might get upset when the batteries run out. This kid's got an attitude. I have told you all I can. You must look elsewhere to discover more. I have nothing more to say. You must find your own way to the cave. Alright, that's as far as we're going for now. What's over here? And that appears to be as far right as we can go. Late Stone Age village, Neolithic period, circa 6000 BC. Stone Age people began to grow their own crops and domesticate animals about 8,500 years ago. These people settled down in small family groups that later grew into villages and towns. The Neolithic peoples developed many forms of art, as well as new ways of hunting, fishing, and growing crops. Paleolithic artists created cave paintings that tell us much about their lives. Okay, I've had it with this beast. Obviously, he's going to keep running around until I find a way to get him back in his pen. I am searching for the woolly mammoth. Can you help me? He's a cute kid. He seems to have a runny nose. That is a very interesting design on your shirt. Are you from a distant tribe? I'm from the Middlefield High Warthogs. I'm looking for a runaway woolly mammoth. Have you seen one gone by? Warthogs. That is a strange name for a tribe. I cannot talk now even about the Great Hairy One. I must finish drawing the design on this vest before the festival. It is slow, tiring work. Perhaps he'd be better served by an improved writing implement. It looks like a dot-to-dot design. Try this pen. It will help you finish your work more quickly. Now, can you please help me? This pen is powerful magic. I will use it to finish my work. Go to the cave behind the white rock. I will meet you there. Speak to the chief, huh? You must be a brave hunter if you are tracking the great tusked one. I, too, am a hunter. This spear tip will penetrate even the strongest hide. I don't want to spear the mammoth. I just want to send him back to his home. That is a strange goal for a hunter. Do you often take care of homeless animals? This is only the second time. I once found a stray cat and took it home. You are like no hunter I have met. You may need more help than I can provide. Take this piece of flint. It is a very powerful tool and can be used for many things. You may need its power to send the mammoth home. I know you're busy, but I'm tracking the woolly mammoth. Can you help me? A comb? You would like a comb? Try this comb. It's only plastic, but maybe you can use it instead of a mammoth bone. Oh, it was nothing, really. Have you seen the mammoth? Fascinating. Thanks, I'll keep that in mind. The great mammoth eats our fruit crops. He is drawn to the red fruit. Stone Age peoples created paintings on the walls of caves. The paintings undoubtedly had religious and ceremonial significance. Often they showed hunting scenes that tell us much about the lives of Stone Age people. Stone Age cave paintings exist today in Europe, Asia, Africa, and the Americas. The same cave was often used for many generations or even for thousands of years. The red fruit. This cave is sacred to both the Paleolithic and Neolithic people. The chiefs of both peoples will come here to tell you about the mammoth if you earn their trust. The database for this room is not complete, but I have conducted a partial analysis. These Neolithic villagers will help you with both objects and advice. Talk and trade with them as much as possible. When you have everything you need, you must use what you have learned to get the mammoth back into its enclosure. I think we need to manually clean the stone. He fears fire, and he's drawn to the red fruit. Oh, good, so he'll tell you we've done all we can. This way. Floor is fireproof. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Hmm. Do you say anything different here? Oh, duh, the fucking handkerchief. Right, I have to manually take the basket. How do I not remember how to do this? This is crazy. So where do I drop the fruit? Or who do I give it to? Click somewhere back there or randomly into the exhibit or what in the... Because they probably are. So there's a little bit of roundabout problem solving throughout this. Not the most horrible thing if you're into that, let's be honest. So you can repeat an exhibit you've already finished, if you so choose. Now, I gotta resolve this before I go. Not sure why I'm having such a problem saving, but I'll tell you this, if I can't save, I'm not going to do a full LP on this. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. There's no way I'm going to spend 24 hours straight on this. That's it? Hit escape? Well, maybe I'll revisit this again someday, but as you can see, it stands to be a pretty long game with 24 exhibits to go, and that combined with the first sequence took an entire hour. But if you are interested, seek it out. This thing exists. There's a Mac version too. If that's what you play, just get an emulator to run the older system, and you should be good to rock and roll. With that, thanks for joining on this little expo excursion. And see you guys real soon. See ya.